this was a mistake.
What do you mean?
Is it too late just to sneak out the back?
Madam President, those are voters out there, swing voters. They still haven't decided between you and Michael P.
Well, if they can't decide at this point in the campaign, I don't know what to tell them. I mean, Michael P doesn't even know what the class president does. He says he can replace all the teachers with soda machines and cancel Mondays.
Which 80% of the student body is in favor of. If you want to win this election, you need to find out what these voters want and give it to them.
So how does this work?
I went around to all the undecided students and invited them to have some one-on-one time with you to see what they care about most.
Well, I hope you didn't promise I could fix all their issues. My power as class president is pretty limited.
Yeah, no worries. Most of them is just psyched to get some FaceTime with the prez. All right, you ready?
I guess.
Chloe Reed.
Thanks for meeting with me, Janie. I mean, President Janie.
Of course, it's my favorite part of the job.
Why are you here?
I'm her chief of staff.
Is that a real thing?
What can we help you with today, Chloe?
Well, my issue is pretty straightforward. I just want Haley Mosberg expelled.
Sorry, you want her expelled?
Yes.
What did she do?
Well, last week was, as you probably know, Rebecca Cooley's birthday party. And for the party, her parents rented a purple Slurpee machine because obviously Rebecca Cooley's obsessed with purple Slurpees. So all of us, Haley, Hannah, Amy, Tall Dan, Hadley, Amy's boyfriend Joe, we were all hanging out, drinking Slurpees, having a generally awesome time until Haley Mosberg posted a photo from the party in which my mouth was completely and utterly purple.
Okay, what did she do?
No, look at it. It looks like I ate Grimace.
Okay, that is pretty bad. But we can't expel Haley for posting an embarrassing photo of you.
Maybe an in-school suspension.
I could live with that.
No, this is just student government. You and Haley will have to resolve this yourselves.
Could you at least put it on her permanent record?
We'll see what we can do.
Next.
You, that's you.
Meeting with my fellow students is my favorite part of the job.
She likes to keep her finger on the pulse.
I'm a woman of the people. So, what can we do?
Okay, I think this is something that a lot of students are concerned about.
Then we definitely want to know about it.
I don't know how long it's been going on, but it seems that certain students have been getting their own grades.
That does sound pretty bad.
Specifically, AP chemistry students in Mrs. Gerber's C block class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some students, I don't know how widespread it is, but some students in Mrs. Gerber's C block AP chemistry class have been clearly getting erroneous grades. Like, for example, a B- on a really impressive project measuring the nitrate content of 3 different brands of hot dogs.
Gabe, how many people would you say have been affected by this?
I don't know for sure. At least 1?
Right, so I'm not sure what you want us to do.
Well, what if I told you that the student who was affected has a 3.96 GPA, and his parents told him if he raised it to a 4.0 this semester, they'd give him a new iPhone?
That still doesn't seem...
Look, Gabe, it's Gabe, right?
Yes.
She cannot change your grade in AP Chem,
I'm sorry, Gabe.
but we can give you a new iPhone.
Wow, thanks. You definitely have my vote.
What? I just got you a vote?
You just bought me a vote, which is totally unethical. How do you even pay for that?
Remember when we raised all that money for the life-saving surgery for the school mascot?
Tony the Pony?
Relax, Tony the Pony is fine, but we did raise a lot of money.
That is so irresponsible. We're supposed to be helping students, not taking their money.
Well, if you don't win, then we can't help them.
All right, what's next?
May I call in the next student?
I guess.
Come in.
Well, hello. Thanks for meeting with me.
Of course, what can we do to help you?
Well, it's not about me, actually.
It isn't?
I just know that as class president, you help plan graduation, right?
That is actually something I do.
I just wanted to suggest that Mr. Kellerman would be a really good graduation speaker. He's well-liked by the students, he's funny, and he's an interesting life story.
I haven't thought about Mr. Kellerman. He would be a good graduation speaker. Thanks for suggesting that.
What's wrong?
Also, Mr. Kellerman is in a band?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just thought maybe his band could play graduation too. It's a Sponge tribute band.
A sponge tribute band?
Like they sing about how much they love sponges.
Sorry, it's a grunge tribute band, and they're...
Peter,
Oh my gosh, I can't say that.
is Mr. Kellerman speaking to you through an earpiece right now?
They're the bomb.
Mr. Kellerman, if you can hear me, this is not cool.
He says if you're not into the band, he also does magic.
Get out.
What the heck, Peter? You totally screwed that up.
You do this, Mr. Kellerman.
Now, I'm not saying to just remove math class from the curriculum.
Right, that'd be crazy.
I mean, math is everywhere. There are numbers on that clock, on our doors, on our grade reports.
Of course.
So we'd have to get rid of all of that. Just erase all the numbers and all math-related things from the school, so it's like math never existed at all.
Don't worry, I'm writing this down.
Dylan? Dylan?
Dylan!
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 I just think school should start later.
Right, I've actually spoken to Principal Chapman about this.
Like, sleep is so important. How can we learn if we're exhausted all the time?
Totally.
Coming in at 7 a.m., sitting in these hard, uncomfortable chairs. Why can't we have soft, comfortable chairs?
Well,
Or like lounge chairs that lean back, you know, or just beds.
you want to change the chairs to beds?
Yeah, then if we're tired, we can always just catch a couple Z's, you know, if we need them during class.
You want to be able to sleep during class?
Sleep is so important. You know, teenagers need 16 hours of sleep a day, right?
I thought that was cats.
I'm just saying, these aren't major changes. Switch the chairs to beds, start school an hour later, turn off the lights. Maybe instead of teaching, you could just play a relaxing meditation or do some instrumental music, because not everyone can sleep with talking.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
You guys mind if I took a power nap in here before homeroom?
So, what are you guys, like a club?
No, we're just a group of like-minded students who have a shared concern.
And that concern is
Sweatpants.
sweatpants.
We hate sweatpants.
Well, I don't know if anybody told you, but you definitely don't have to wear sweatpants.
Obviously, we're not going to wear sweatpants.
We would just prefer that other students not wear sweatpants either.
Because they're ugly.
Sloppy.
A fashion abomination.
Look, I can't tell other students not to wear something just because you guys don't like it.
But you would be doing them a favor. wouldn't you?
Everyone looks terrible in sweatpants.
Which is why they should be illegal.
Illegal? This is just student government. We don't make any kind of laws
You could release an official statement.
against sweatpants.
You know, Principal Janie never wears sweatpants.
Well, not never.
Well, she'll stop from now on. Hopefully that helps send a message.
I don't know. That sounds pretty wishy-washy.
It seems like you're trying to get our vote and the sweatpants vote.
The sweatpants vote, I didn't even know this was an issue.
What if we outlawed parachute pants? We could all agree on that, right?
No, we can't outlaw any kind of pants at all.
Jeez, what can you do?
Our Vice President, Jane Stewart, and her friend, Kim. You guys probably remember Janie from the hilarious prank video we did. Class president sits in the podium, and she has no idea.
I thought you took that down.
I'm here today to give you a little behind the scenes of the political process, which I always found totally fascinating.
Don't forget to vote on November 5th.
Why should we re-elect you, Class Perez?
Well, I think my record speaks for itself. I've always been a strong advocate of student government. Last year, I got the midterms postponed and organized a successful junior prom.
Oops, that's all the time we have, guys. Love you so much, guys. Like and subscribe. Sorry, that video was getting crazy long.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yes, so I assume you both already follow me.
No? I mean, yes, of course, love your content.
I can keep a track of all of my followers because I have so many. 10,402. Oh, 10,405. Awesome.
We know most of the school follows you.
That's right. Which means endorsement from me to carry considerable weight.
Whatever you heard, we're not bragging to you. happened?
Who's talking about bribe? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking an even exchange. Exposure for exposure. I help build your brand, you help build mine.
How can we help build your brand?
I'm glad you asked. Now, obviously, I have a great reach on social. I mean, I'm the most arguably person to ever go to this school.
Arguably.
And yet, our school has to name Dwight Eisenhower. Who even is that?
The 34th president.
I know, I will endorse you on TikTok and YouTube if you agree to name the school after me.
Next.
Bye.
Louis, that really smells.
Sorry, you can't be too careful about vampires.
Even during the day?
Oh, like they only come out at night? Come on, that's just made up pop culture stuff.
But the garlic is real.
Lois, is your issue related to vampires?
No, not at all. My issue is with Principal Chapman.
Oh, is this about her detention policy?
No, it's about her being a zombie.
A zombie?
Yes, open your eyes. It's saying you seriously never noticed how Principal Chapman is slow moving, focused, always smells like strawberries?
Are those all traits of zombies?
Duh, where have you been?
No, those aren't. Sorry, you really think our principal is a zombie?
I find it weird how she's always talking about our brains.
I thought she just cared about our education.
Wow, you guys are so naive. I would have thought you already had the FBI looking into this.
Yeah, we don't work with the FBI directly.
Right, so I'm not sure what you want us to do.
That's fine. The FBI is mostly zombies anyway. They wouldn't help us. We gotta take matters into our own hands.
You know, you're right. We should do a little more investigating.
Yeah, just to be sure.
What? No, it's too late for that. We gotta do something now.
After the election, we'll have more time to look into zombie-related things.
I just, why are you not more concerned about this?
No, we are.
Oh, we're super concerned about zombies.
Oh, I see now.
What do you see?
She's already bitten you.
Who?
Principal Chapman, you guys are turning into zombies and you don't even know it.
What? That's crazy.
How did I not see this before? You're sitting cross-legged, wearing sneakers, telling me I'm crazy? Those are all things zombies do.
Okay, let's just...
You'll never get my brains.
I think you lost her vote.
That's why the dress code is bogus.
That's why we should have valet parking.
That's why I should play Juliet.
That's why I should be head cheerleader.
Get out.
No more.
Come on, do you know how many strings I had to pull to get the student government room for an hour? I had to bake Miss Maloney a pie. I had to wash Principal Chapman's car. And my sister's gonna kill me when she finds out I booked Mr. Kellerman for her Sweet 16.
Okay, look, I became class president to help everybody, but all these kids are out for their own petty interests.
I know it's frustrating, but do you really want to know how it's gonna be when Michael P. becomes president? I know nobody thinks he's actually gonna switch all the teachers with soda machines, but what if he does? Who's really gonna get into college with their algebra class being taught by glowing tubes of Mountain Dew?
Fine, next.
Hi, we're representing Mr. Chan's homeroom.
And we have a serious problem.
I bet. So, what is that serious problem?
So, you probably know Mr. Chan's homeroom is on the 3rd floor, right by stairwell B.
You know which room we mean.
Well, usually I just use stairwell A.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really? And why is that?
It's just more convenient for my schedule.
My locker's by the cafeteria.
Lies! It's because of the mysterious smell.
I thought they took care of that.
Nope, they did not.
They couldn't.
Nobody knows what it is. They send in experts, janitors, scientists, exorcists. It still smells.
It's gotten worse, actually. It's like they made the smell angry and now it's taking revenge.
We can't take it anymore. We have to move homerooms.
Look, I get it, but it's not like we just have extra homerooms lying around.
Maybe we can use an office or the gym?
I'm starting to get worried. I'm starting to smell.
Sometimes I can smell it in my dreams. If you want proof, we can take you up there.
No, it's fine, I get it. I just don't think there's anything we can do.
Michael P. said he would help us.
He also said he could make every Thursday Halloween.
Well, at least he acts like he cares.
Look, I can't kill the zombie principal for you, make you head cheerleader, or name the school after you.
We didn't ask for any of that.
If you guys don't want to vote for me, that's fine. I get it. And I'm not going to sit here and make false promises just for you guys to support me. I'm sorry, I just snapped.
It's fine.
It is?
Yeah, based on my polling, you only need to secure 5 more votes to win.
Oh, great.
And there's a line of students out there.
Why can't I take Elvish as my language? It's way more practical than French.
We know we are not supposed to be here.
Why can't I trade places with my identical twin and have them do the big scientist for me? I don't actually have an identical twin. I just don't get why it's not allowed.
But points I score on the court also count towards my GPA.
Why can't we replace all the teachers with soda machines? Everyone wants me to do it.
Well, for a lot of reasons, Michael, but why are you asking me?
I
I'm
just
your
thought you
opponent.
know since you're class president.
Why? Because the class president just knows everything? Because she can just fix everything for everybody?
Can't she?
Get out.
So there's 2 people that actually aren't undecided, but they really want to meet with you. I didn't know how to say no.
Is this the best use of our time?
Yes, actually, I think it is.
Alright, send them in.
Next.
Well, hello there, little Miss President.
Mom and Dad?
We know we are not supposed to be here.
Well, you've just been so busy.
Well, yeah.
We're trying to figure out the best way to get some face and was to sign up for a meeting.
How can you let this happen?
Well, technically, they're your biggest donors. They printed that van for you for Kiko's.
And we would do it again.
No.
Anything probably do.
Well, I mean, at least this is a break from people just asking me for stuff.
We did have a few issues we wanted to discuss.
Nothing major, just a couple concerns.
Number 1, please make a rule where everyone has to be asked to the prom. It's not fair that some people don't get asked and then they spend that night crying in the room eating nacho cheese potato munchies and watching emu videos on YouTube.
Mom!
Well, I didn't say that one was about you.
Number 2, add more street parking to the school. Our daughter doesn't know how to drive.
Okay, my daughter, you mean me?
When I let her in my car, she racks it into Mr. Stucky truck, and she has done that for several times.
That is not true.
Number 3, please make more healthy snacks in the cafeteria. It's like we are constantly finding wrappers for nacho cheese potato munchies on our daughter's backpack, and we are afraid she's becoming addicted to them.
Okay, that's enough. No more.
What? You can't leave. There's people still waiting.
Watch me.
Should we just leave the rest of this list with you?
What's that smell?
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm trying to get away from my fellow students, but what is that smell? The mysterious smell.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it's really bad.
We told you earlier.
I know, I'm sorry, I just didn't listen.
Well, there's nothing you can do, right?
No, I'll talk to Principal Chapman about it.
Okay, but Noah and Rachel still probably won't vote for you. Michael P. promised him to give you his backup dancers. He really doesn't know what the class president does.
It's okay, it's really not about votes anymore. I'm still class president for 2 more days, and during that time, I'll do everything I can to get you guys some new homework.
Well, thanks then.
It's my favorite part of the job.
President, where have you been? I've been looking for you all over. Why aren't you in the student government room?
Well, this is the new student government room. It's my first change after I won midterm.
Oh, that's exciting. I guess I'm gonna be your assistant for another year.
Yeah. Right now, I'm working on adding more student desks to the library. There's not enough quiet spaces to work in the school.
Right, that's cool. But I have a few suggestions to make it a little splashier. Like for example, how about every Thursday could be Halloween?
I'm just really focused on the library right now.
Sure, just what is that smell?
Oh, that's a mysterious smell. This is Mr. Chan's old homeroom.
You switch with Mr. Chan's homeroom? Why would you do that?
Well, Kim, whenever you dedicate your life to public services, sometimes you have to make sacrifices.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna just leave this with you.
And nobody bothers me up here.
Hey there, President Janie. I don't know if you could hear, but we played our band last week and Kim's sister's 16th birthday. I know promising a month, but